Hey guys! So Todd and I, who is over here, are at Hofstra University on Long Island for the Long Island Toy Show, which we've been looking forward to for quite a while now. We've never been before, so we're not really sure what to expect, but hopefully it's pretty cool. I have a feeling it's probably going to be a lot of like older toys, and sorry guys, there's sun in my face. But we'll see what's there, and if we don't, we might not pick up much, but if so, I will show you. And I'm hopefully going to get some footage around the show floor. So, see you soon. So we just came out of the toy show, and very sunny. It's a beautiful day outside. Got plenty of it ahead of us to enjoy, but we picked up some cool stuff. I got a bag here, got a bag down there, and I guess we'll film what we got somewhere later. My camera battery's about to die, so I'm gonna film with the rest of my phone, I guess. We're probably gonna stop at Amok Time on the way home, since it's kind of sort of on the way home, duh. And they didn't seem to be at the toy show, so we figured, well, we're out here, why not go? But yeah, so I will be showing you my pickups right after this, I suppose. And I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, we made it back home, and it was definitely a really fun show. So I was going to show you a postcard, but I don't have one, but I'll maybe put an image up here. It's called the Long Island Toy Show, and it was held at Hofstra University, and it was in a student activities center, so it wasn't too big, but there were quite a few vendors there, and then some that we'd never heard of, like from the area, some online vendors. So it's pretty cool. And we each picked up a few things. So I'm going to show you what both Todd and I got, and I guess I'll start with what Todd got, and then kind of make my way to what we both shared and stuff. So, I think one of the first things Todd got was this little, is that a name? No. He doesn't know the name for it, but it's a Ninja Turtle, and obviously it's a turtle. And he's got, so it's a Leonardo one of him, but when I saw it and he showed me what it was, I basically said it's like a Polly Pocket for boys, and it opens, how do you open this? It opens, somehow. He's watching me film this and telling me how to do it, and I'm not getting it.
The shell pops off your finger.
The shell pops. Yeah, but how?
Up.
I want to break it. Sorry, guys. There we go. So, yeah. So, it opens up, and it has, like, the sewers on the inside, and it's a cute little toy that has, like, ladders, and then you get two characters per each. So this one has Leonardo and Michelangelo. Really cute, and it really was, I don't know, I mean, I don't know if guys know what Polly Pockets is, but it was like this, only for girls, and it was like, you know, pink and stuff, and ooh. And so yeah, it was $5, and there was another vendor who had two more of them that Todd was looking at, but he wanted like $30 for both of them, and it was just like, no, because they were, I mean, they're not in the best shape either, but okay. So next, Todd got a Marvel Legends figure. He only has about 3 of these because he's more of a DC guy, but he wanted to pick this up mostly for the accessories. But it's the Marvel Legends Sharon Carter / Maria Hill Shield Agent, and it was loose in a baggie for $40, and he got the guy down to $35. And so I was of course on my phone on eBay, like, looking at prices for everything we were looking at, and that's a pretty decent price. She came in, I think she only came in a 2-pack with the Stealth Iron Man that had the Tony Stark head, and the pack seems to go for a lot these days, so considering that she's in pretty good shape and comes with both heads, the machine gun, and the 2 pistols or whatever, handguns, it's a pretty good buy. So that's that one, and Todd's planning to use these guns with the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Black Widow, since she has gun shooting hands and no guns. And then there was a vendor that had a bunch of loose figures that were mostly like older vintage, like Kenner stuff and like little Disney things and whatever, but they were buy 3 for you can get 3 of them for $5, and we found 2 that we wanted that on their own added up to $5. So the guy was like, well, why don't you just get a third one? And so we got 3 altogether. One of them is mine, and then the other 2 are Todd's. So Todd picked up the Movie Masters Dark Knight, or Batman Begins? Batman Begins, what is his name? I know his name is Bruce. I mean the figure's name. I can't remember what he's called. It's not a stealth suit, whatever. Prototype suit. Yes, he didn't come with his accessories, but he was, you know, for $2 or $1 or whatever it came down to in the end. Either he's cool to just have in like a Batman Batcave display, or I've used him for a custom. He's a good custom body. And then Todd also got this, I'm assuming this is Kenner, Batman figure from the 1989 movie. It's cute, and he says that it had some kind of rope that shot out of his belt that he doesn't have here, but he also came with this cowl, which was the main reason for wanting to get this, because it comes with a little cape attached, and then you can put it over his head, and he looks really silly, but Todd wants to put this in like a Batcave display, which, you know, sitting, it's obviously not going to fit like a 6-inch figure, but sitting in the background, it'll look fine, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then I got the third figure, which Todd found, but I claimed, and I'm really excited about it, not because of the figure, but because of his accessory. But it's a Harry Potter, I guess, NECA, let me see, yeah, it's a NECA figure from 2010, I guess one of the later movies, but, you know, he's cool and everything, and I like Harry Potter, so that's fine, but he comes with this great backpack that does come off, and I've been looking for a backpack for, like, posing with Spider-Man figures, and this one is just so cool. It's kind of rubbery, and, like, yeah, like, if you push the back, it has, like, it's, like, airy in the center, but it's painted really nice, it's sculpted and painted really nicely, and it's, you know, flexible, and I already did test it on a Spider-Man figure, and it looks awesome, so I'm really excited about that. And then, on to my stuff. Let's see if I can kind of scoot this over. Turtle, and backpack for the turtle. Yeah, that works. So then I got a few things. First, well, this is not in the order I picked them up, but whatever. Todd also had a good eye and found this for me, but it's the Marvel Legends, Return of Marvel Legends Terrax series Ghost Rider, which I've always thought was a really cool figure, and I just never got around to picking it up, because like when these came out at the time, it was a little harder to find this one, and then it was a little higher in price online and stuff, and then I just never came across a price where I was like, yeah, I want to get him, but this guy's mint on card, and then bam. Take that off. $10. Mint on card, so I thought that was definitely a worthy price. Yes. So, that's one thing I got. And then next, I got from, this vendor was actually local to, like, they have a storefront on Long Island. For some reason, we've never heard of them, and so we're definitely going to go check them out in the future. But I did grab something from them at the show, which, let's move this back here, is the, the new Batman Adventures Action Collection Nightwing. So it's a 12-inch figure, and he's got, like, the cloth suit, and then all his accessories and stuff are in there. Screamer sticks, wingdings. You call them wingdings for Nightwing? It looks like he's got a pair of, like, glasses, too. But the box is a bit beat up. Well, rather, actually a lot beat up if you look at the top and everything. But the figure itself looks great, so and I plan to take him out of the package. So, that should be fine. And I normally don't collect, like, bigger figures like this, but since it's a Nightwing one, I definitely wanted to grab it, because it was only, oh yeah, I didn't mention the price, it was only 20 bucks, which was definitely a good price for this figure. And then I only picked up one more thing, but definitely a good buy, so I was really excited. This one is funny because it was the same vendor that was selling the Marvel Legends Sharon Carter that Todd got, but he had like 2 crates of like loose Marvel Legends, and we were digging through them, and there was this other guy who was looking at them, and he had a couple in his hands, and then he asked the vendor like how much they were and everything, and what series they were from, and I overheard the conversation, and I heard him mention, like, do you know what series this is from? Is that Spider-Man Classics or Legends? And the guy was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Red Hulk wave. And I just knew they were talking about a black suit Spider-Man. And then, like, a minute later, the guy who had them in his hands decided to just put them back. He didn't buy any of them. And as soon as he put them down, I just grabbed the black suit Spider-Man, and I was like, oh my god, I have to know how much this is. And so, it was black suit Spider-Man, obviously, and he was marked for $35, which is pretty much already a good price, because this guy can go for like 50 to, and then mint on card he can go for like $100 online. But I did actually ask the guy, will he take 30 for it? So he said yes, and I got Black Suit Spider-Man from the Red Hulk wave for $30. And he's in pretty good shape. He's got a little bit of scuff on his crotch, but not a big deal. Everything else is, and he's got like a little plastic here, but everything else, his joints are all pretty good. Nothing's too loose. And so overall, he's in good shape. And so for $30, you know, it's a loose figure, and I don't usually like spending that much, but for this figure, which is pretty hard to find these days, I had to grab it. So definitely happy with that. And he's a figure I tested this in the car, of course. The backpack looks really good, so I'll show you that. Obviously the backpack would look better on like a red and blue classic Spidey, because this one's kind of dark and I don't really see him like carrying a backpack around, but you know, it does. I just want to show you how it fits on a Marvel Legends Spider-Man, and he's handy, so yeah, so it gets right on there, and I think it just looks so cool. And now I just want to get a camera accessory so that he can wear his backpack, and he can pose him up on like a building trying to take photos with his camera. So if anybody has any tips for a 6-inch scaled camera accessory, let me know. The ones on eBay that I've found in the past tend to be a little pricey, so yeah. So those are all our pickups from the Long Island Toy Show, and good time. It was really fun, and looking around, and there was some cool old stuff, and they had like stormtroopers walking around and Ghostbusters dudes, and so it was fun. But yeah, that's it, guys. So I'll be doing reviews of my stuff at least in the future, sometime soon, hopefully. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Sizing up the statue.